What's crackin', movie trivia Schmoedown fans? It's your boy C-Dub, and today we got the founding fathers, John the Outlaw Roca, and the movie trivia Schmoedown champion, Dan Merle, taking on the Wildberries, Josh McCouga and Elliot Dewberry. McCouga and Dewberry are very entertaining individuals. However, I don't believe they'll be able to pull this one out. I think Roca and Merle are just next level. But it's going to be a fun and entertaining match, so let's get it started.
This is going to be such a fun tournament for the next 15 weeks, guys. You get the ultimate Schmoedown.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin the 2015 Ultimate Schmoedown Championship.
Titanic and the Departed.
Oh my God! That's right. Oh my God! Son of a... Sorry. Okay. Congratulations! Nice for talking. This is your first Schmoedown match.
It is. I'm as prepared as I can be.
Suck it, Billy Ted!
Hey!
O-E-T.
There you go.
Three.
Oh my goodness! Doobie! Oh my God! Hey, Doobie! Box office breakdown! In the last second with Michelle Pfeiffer!
The Sandman. Leonie's D, Django, and Jane.
Hey, pal. 1 point over team champs. Sweet Tomatoes as a bid. Next round. 11. Schmoes will go to the final. Schmoes will go to the final.
His match script, we bet 60.
Yeah.
And we set a bottle of wine.
Box office like breakdown. Going to the final. News reporters. Harry Potter, Christopher Point for the Panthers. Julia Ormond. Glenn Close for Rocky. Winners and new team champions, Team Schmoes.
No, I'll be right back, guys. Just give me a minute. I have to have a conversation with Stacy's new partner. I am excited for this.
Hey, Grace.
Hi.
I was really looking forward to finishing that conversation we were having. You know, before free-for-all.
I'm sorry, what conversation?
What? What? You told me that I was coming into corruption, that Mike was going to be out, and I was going to be the new leader of corruption. That's what you said. You said I was a future star of this league, and then you were pulling me in to take his spot. You don't remember?
It's so weird. It's just not ringing any bells. I just don't.
I can't believe this. I betrayed my best friend for you guys.
Sorry, I just don't think that happened.
But you said I was going to be the new leader of corruption. You were looking and said those words.
Oh, no. We have a leader, honey.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you again.
Oh,
How's Wednesday? Nice color, right?
what is wrong with you people? What? I betrayed my best friend for you.
Sad.
You guys are broken. You're broken. You're just, I don't even know. This, you know what? You haven't seen the last of me.
Okay. Sure thing, baby.
I thought he was gonna take his shirt off again.
I mean, he's a sweet guy. Poor thing. He can't help himself.
I got some. This
Hello? Hi. Oh my gosh, I am so excited for you and Stacy. We can't wait.
Who's her partner? Who is her partner?
To everybody who's seeing this match, what a match we have. I'm Christian Arloff, joined by the Big Boss, Ken Nash.
I'm so happy to be here with you. This is a match that you got some legends of this game, and I just don't know which way this is going to go. And I love that about this matchup today.
It is crazy because I think even hearing in the hallway to where you think right away, because the Wildberries, we'll have the Wildberries against the Founding Fathers here too, and the people will be like, well, that should be a shoo-in for the Founding Fathers. Well, we've heard that before many times. We heard that at the Collision last year. We heard it with JT and Bibiani. We've heard it many times when someone's supposed to win, that it just goes a different direction. And the Wildberries are wild, even though they're coming in today, Ken, as the Mildberries. Did you know that?
I saw this name change. I know Josh has turned a corner in his life, found the old gods and the new, and he now, I recently shared a hotel room with him, and in the morning he said, do you mind if we wake up and have a prayer? And it was a different Josh, so we'll see what that does.
Look, the Mildberries, are the ranked 10 team. They are 2-3. They have won 2 matches before. They got bounced out of the tournament early, but they are very good competitors. We've seen what Wildman has done in the past. We've seen what Dewberry has done in the past, but they are going against arguably Mount Rushmore players in the outlaw John Roca, the former 2-time singles champion, and the current singles champion, his partner, the 3-time champion, Dangerous Dan Merle.
The Founding Fathers. You can applaud for the Founding Fathers. They are some of the competitors on which this league was built on. There's no denying that. You call Mount Rushmore players. I absolutely would put them up there on that list. If it's a tough list, though, but they're there for sure. Dan, we know what Dan can do. We know what he wants. He's a competitor. He's a sweet guy. I've had a romantic walk around town in New York with him. He's a sweet guy, but he's a fierce competitor. And John Roca, he's not just a persona. He is here. What you see is what you get from this intense competitor. He wants this.
It's very true. That's the thing. We know that May 18th, we know that the Founding Fathers are going to Houston against Double Toasted. We know that that's going to happen. That's locked into the books. So there's a lot on the line here, too, because you don't want to go into Houston 1 and 2. But Ken, I got to tell you, as the manager of Corruption, or co-manager, excuse me, to Grace there, I think that the Founding Fathers have corruption on the brain. Is that going to hurt them?
Yeah, here's where, I try to keep up my standards as a broadcast journalist with you here, Christian, but we can't throw out the truth here, which is I believe the Founding Fathers are looking past the Wildberries because corruption is in their brains right now, and I don't know, you make some decisions based on, I'm sure you have a marketing meeting every week on what you want to do and who you're going to send to which town. I get it, but they're 1-1. They're 1-1, and you're sending them to the big time. Let's not let their history.
Corruption should be there?
I think corruption. I've never been to Houston. I heard they got good food. I want to
so
go.
This is about you guys.
Maybe, but I think but you make your calls. You're a great businessman. I trust what you got. 1-1 though. Don't let their past cloud you from what they're doing now, and I think they're thinking that too.
We're going to see what happens today, and there's a lot of words said between both teams. Here we go.
Well, Josh? Hey, Elliot. Here we are again at the movie trivia Schmoedown.
You sure are.
Oh, Danny boy! Danny boy, you can hear the song, you know the song, you hear it, we're back again. We took a little bit of a break, and now we are back. It's 2019, I got a new hat, I'm a new outlaw. You are a new man, a 3-time champion. Are you ready?
Of course I'm ready, John. I'm always ready to play this game. You start looking down the road, sometimes you miss what's right in front of you. So today, we're worried about the Wildberries, and that's the only thing we're worried about.
A lot of people coming at us saying, hey, Wildberries, stop being so wild and win a few matches. And we think to ourselves, we're 2-3.
We've won some.
I don't need to raise my voice about that. The record speaks for itself.
Let me tell you what else speaks for itself. This lovely 2009 shard I've been partaking in, and I believe is that a cab?
It's a 2017 cab.
2017
Not
cab?
quite as ripe as the shard you got there, but
The aroma coming from your cab right now is quintessential Wildberries.
John, we've been playing this game for a long time, and we have been playing as a team for a very long time. We played 2 matches. We did great in 1 match. We got all the way to the end of the other match. You know what? That's on me, John. I was the guy that couldn't get it written down in time. Maybe if I got that written down, we could win that match. We'd be 2-0. But it doesn't matter. I know that the team's division thinks that they know what we can do. They know what we're capable of. They don't know, John. We've only played 2 games, and our best play is ahead of us.
Everybody thinks this is that what Wildberries have no chance of winning this match. But I gotta tell you, in my history, I have seen Dan Burrow lose. I have seen John Roca lose.
Very sad.
I have almost beat John Roca, and when I say almost, I believe I was robbed of the crown by people that didn't really appreciate the mild man.
Yeah, and I played Makuga before. It was early on in the Schmoedown, only beat him by 1 point. That is not a guy to look past. Elliot, you don't know what you get in Elliot when he comes through the door, so who knows if they're going to bring their A game.
Team Wildberries taking on these founding fathers. They call themselves the founding fathers. I'd like to point out, I was one of the original competitors in the movie Trivia Schmoedown, and you could call me a sort of founding father, I guess.
That would be fair. It's actually not very cool that they took that title for themselves.
I agree.
It's a bit exclusionary.
Yeah, you know what I said when Dan lost Andrew? I said an angry Dan is a dangerous Dan. Now you go ×2. An angry Dan and an angry Roca is a dangerous team. And now that we've found our rhythm, everybody in the tag team division should be super afraid about what we're bringing to the table, because you know what we do. What we do is go for belts and go for titles. Either way, we've got fish to fry, 1 match at a time, but we want Team Corruption. That's the goal. So we have to take care of business today so we can take care of business in Houston and then take care of business against Team Crybaby.
Founding fathers, I see you're very earnestly gunning for this win.
I like your hats. They're very nice.
Great hats all around. Not really my style.
Not at all.
If I have to be honest.
Not your style.
No, not at all. Wildberries, I know you have fun playing the game. Everybody knows you have fun playing the game. You know what? We have fun playing the game too, but we also take the game very seriously, and we're not just out there to have a good time. We're out there to win.
That's right. That's what we do. We win. Look, Wildberries, you're going to bring it. I know you are. I'm looking forward to this match. We're not looking past you. It's going to take all our efforts to come get you. But they call us the Horsemen for a reason. That's because when it's time to ride, that's what we do. We take care of business.
So let's have a real civil movie Schmoedown match today. Let's keep the voices. Let's keep it at our inside voices.
That's correct, because nothing quite says Wildberry like a mild victory.
It's interesting, Ken, because you look at it's true where Dan Murrell, he made a comeback last year, had a rough start, but obviously that rough start turned out into something spectacular, because now here he is as the singles champion, and the way that he played in New York, if that Dan Murrell shows up today, look out, Wildberries, he probably could beat them by himself. But John Roca also had a great season. He won his second championship. John Roca is also a former team champion. So these guys together, when they hit their rhythm, they haven't hit it yet. When they hit their rhythm, and I think it's just a matter of when, the league is going to be on notice, and the Wildberries are hoping, the Wildberries are hoping it's not today.
They're hoping it's not today. Josh McCougar, a little bit of that luck. Let's see if it shows up here today.
All right, here we go. So notable accomplishments for the Wildberries. They got put into a tournament, so that's an accomplishment. Played at the first live event, and can drink anyone under the table is apparently an accomplishment.
Trust me, it's an accomplishment. If you find yourself in a gutter in Seattle, you know you've had a good time with Josh McCougar.
All right, so you got the founding fathers. Between the two of them, they have 6 championships. That's right, 6 championships between the two of them. They have been playing in the league since the second season. They also have many awards between teams and singles. They are legends of the game. All right, Ken, with that, are you ready to get going?
Sir, I am ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown! first. With a record of 2 wins, 3 defeats, they are the number 10 ranked contenders, Josh the Wildman Makuga and Elliot the Mountain Dewberry, the Wildberries.
Oh, man, cool stuff.
Oh, look at the little strut.
Oh, that's great.
They're going into the crowd.
Oh, and they're shaking hands.
Shaking hands. You can't really see it.
see it, but they're shaking hands. Sir, good to see you. Good to see you again.
See ya.
Welcome, welcome.
Nice blazer.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
good.
nice to see you.
Absolutely.
That's very nice. Yeah,
So nice.
Now they're back to dancing and
Yeah.
nice little strut. These two.
Those are the kind of guys you want your kids to marry, right there. Look at those.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, well, you know too much too, but good stuff. All right, John. That was pleasant. That was pleasant.
All right.
Thank you for that reception. This is a 2009 Shard. Elliot's got a 2017 Cap Sav. If you guys are out there shopping at home and you want to drink like the Wildberries, drink like this.
And their opponents, with a record of 1 win, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout, they are the number 8 ranked contender, representing the Horsemen, the former team champion and 2-time champion, the Outlaw John Roca, and the reigning undisputed movie trivia Schmoedown champion of the world, Dangerous Dan Murrow, the founding father. He's a legend. It's always good to see the 2 of these guys out here.
It is.
And I'd
Look at
like to say
that.
this music was designed from a fan, and we will have that link on the bottom, so if you want to check that link out. And look at Dan placing the championship.
Placing the championship. It shines. It shimmers.
It does.
What an
It's
interesting
a lovely
matchup.
belt you have there, Dan. What does that go with, like a J. Crew blazer of a sort? Or?
I'm having it made, yeah.
That's fantastic.
A bit garish for my taste.
Yes, it's a bit loud, if you will, but hey, everybody's got their own style, Elliot. You know that's
Right.
All right, so as they sit down, I'd also like to say and give a note to everybody here, too, that all of these contenders, I believe, made their debut in Season 2 of the movie trivia Schmoedown. Well, Season 1 is available on audio right now on Schmoedown Classic. That's right, go to Schmoedown Classic, download it, listen to it, get reintroduced into all these characters. Season 2 through Season 5 will be on Schmoedown Classic. Get it today.
So you could say that no one at this table is technically a founding father.
Wow, Dewberry
I would
coming
like
in.
to technically agree with that. Is I was one of the first original competitors in the
that's
first
right.
final of the movie trivia.
I'm
Schmoedown.
sorry, Josh actually debuted in Season 1. I apologize.
That's correct. Thanks, Christian. It's okay. Hey, listen, nobody's perfect.
Hey,
I know, it's true. I certainly am.
Blue Fairy, you're trying to block it out of your
Yeah,
mind.
I'm trying to block that out.
All right.
You know what I think the Blue Fairy could do. All right, so we are going to now go into round number 1, and round number 1 is going to work like the following. The competitors are going to get 8 questions, random categories here with 1 point apiece. They will have 15 seconds to answer the question. They're going to write it on the whiteboard. Make sure you write it first and say it. Don't forget about your JT rules as well as your challenges. With that, Ken, you ready?
I'm ready. Are they ready?
I'm going to ask the founding fathers, are you guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Wildberries, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown! I'm going to start out here. Here we go. All right. The category of dramas. Which film directed by Paul Thomas Anderson co-stars Tom Cruise, Julianne Moore, and Jason Robards?
I think I have that one on VHS and DVD.
You do?
Yeah.
Both?
I just collect all formats.
Garbage can lids too. 5,
Magnolia.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Josh, and Roca.
Magnolia.
Correct.
Good point.
Didn't have it. All right, Merle.
Magnolia.
All right.
Dewberry. Magnolia.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
so
we never know what Josh was trying
Last
about
second.
that.
gotta use those JT rules.
All right, guys. Question 2 comes in the category of action-adventure. Action/adventure. Who plays Princess Peipei in Shanghai Noon?
I would have went Pi, but I think you're right.
I watched a clip before to make sure I got it right.
Is that true?
Yep, I did.
believe you, 'cause
That's what a broadcast journalist does.
Lucy
That's
Liu.
what I don't do.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Makuga.
Bailing?
No. Dan.
Michelle Yeoh?
No. Dewberry.
Nothing.
No. And Roka.
Lucy Liu?
Yes.
That is correct.
Roka had it. Lucy Liu is the answer, and the Outlaw last second comes up with that one.
Oh, Shanghai Noon.
Yeah, here's the next
Not
one.
Shanghai Nights.
No, Shanghai Noon. Here's the next one. Comedies. This is. Come on. Who plays the villainous arch enemy Dieter von Kuntz in 2010's MacGruber?
Oh, well, you saw a little bit of the wild coming back up there.
Sorry,
fantastic.
MacGruber?
5,
South America,
4,
MacGruber.
3,
The guys are acting
2,
yes, MacGruber.
1, and Dan.
3 seconds, MacGruber. Val Kilmer.
Yes.
All right.
Dewberry.
Drawing a blank.
Oh, and Roka.
Val Kilmer.
Yes.
Oh,
And
hey,
Josh.
cool off of the few Molsons. It's Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
All right.
Well, the Founding Fathers find themselves with a 3-point lead here.
It's all right. We got to come back up.
All right, comeback coming, they say, for the Wildberries. 4th question comes in the category of animated. What type of animal is the title character in the animated film Norm of the North?
Do you know that this is one of the best movies I've seen in the last 15 years?
It's not a real movie.
I've never seen
Is that a movie?
Polar
Sounds
bear?
like an episode of Cheers we never saw.
3, 2, 1. Dewberry.
Is it a Yeti?
No. This is Roka.
Not bad.
Dog?
No. And
I'm going to say moose?
No. And Dan.
A polar bear?
Yes.
Dan gets that.
Dan gets it. And because of it, it is now 6-2. Keeping a 4-point lead. Okay, next question. Okay, next question is fantasy sci-fi.
It's a mild lead.
It's fantasy sci-fi. Name the 90s sci-fi adventure film that has a lead character called the Mariner.
All right, I would say it's a Seattle Mariner like recruitment video with Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah,
Would be
that's
what I
right,
would
go.
know.
Waterworld.
What's his name? 5. I can't remember. 4.
Randy
Jason
Johnson.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And John Roka.
Waterworld?
Yes. Makuga.
Waterworld.
Yep. Dan.
Waterworld.
And Elliot.
Waterworld.
All right, hey, they're there. Still in it.
It's only a 4-point lead by the Founding Fathers, and we've seen comebacks before with that. That's
Absolutely.
good. Next one.
Question six. Horror/thriller. Horror/thriller.
Skip this one.
All right, skipping this one. I'm kidding. Christian Bale is a factory worker who suffers from severe insomnia in what psychological thriller?
There's very intense competition.
It is.
It's
The Machinist.
It's 5,
It's mildly intense.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Josh Makuga.
I believe it's The Machinist.
That is
correct.
Dan.
The Machinist.
That's
Elliot.
The Machinist.
And
The Machinist.
yes.
All right.
Still keeping that 4-point lead.
4 points.
4 points.
Separate.
Here's the next one. This is 80s movies. Who starred as Mercedes Lane opposite Corey Haim and Corey Feldman in 1988's License to Drive?
Jesus Christ.
I love this movie.
Let me tell you a little story about License to Drive. I lost my virginity to that movie.
Is that the truth?
It's the truth.
5, 4.
The whole one?
Well, you might. I know the answer.
No, it didn't. Like the last 8 seconds?
1. Pens down, and Dan Merle.
Nicole Eggert?
No, Dewberry.
No idea.
No, Roka.
Heather Graham?
Yes, and
Heather Graham.
yes, and look at that. Still at 4-point lead though. It's still sticking to 11-7. The 4-point lead because Roka hit it on that
My
one.
first car was a 1987 Toyota Celica, licensed to drive.
Did Josh
Thanks,
lose his
Wes.
virginity at 8?
That was the reaction I was going for.
That's a weird one there.
Peanut gallery.
All right, final question of the round. Eight question. Nope, no perfect round, so no bonus questions. Famous actors and actresses is the category. Famous actors and actresses. Which film was Will Smith first nominated for a lead actor Academy Award? a.k.a. Oscar?
Ali.
Interesting question. We're going to find out if they got it right in 5.
Who's thinking?
4.
Two very right.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Elliot?
Sidney Poitier.
He was never in a movie called
Never in
Sidney
a
Poitier.
film called Sidney Poitier.
Roca?
Pursuit of Happiness?
No. Ali? Yes.
That's correct. Ian.
Ali. Yes, it is.
look at that,
Kept
look at
that
that.
4-point lead, though. 4 points. 12-8. That's 4 points.
A mild battle.
12-8. What a battle, though. But yeah,
That's my partner right there.
Will Smith was in the biopic of Sidney Poitier, and I had not seen that
I mean,
film.
I kind of want to see that now.
Yeah,
I kind of want to see that now.
All right, so now
All
we're
right,
going to get to
round two,
round
Christian.
number 2. In round number 2, the competitors are going to spin the wheel. If it lands on a category that they don't like, they can spin again, unless, of course, it lands on opponent's choice. They will have 6 questions in this category. 6 questions worth 2 points apiece, unless, of course, you go to multiple choice. They all have their JTE rules left. They all have their challenges left, and with that, the Founding Fathers have a 4-point lead, so I will ask the Founding Fathers if they would like to go first or second.
But Christian, let's also remind that today's match, wheel for today's match is sponsored by our Schmoedown Patriot, Reefton. Reefton at patreon.com/Schmoedown. Sponsored wheel slices for today's matches are movie quotes and modern classics. Thank you, Reefton. Go to patreon.com/Schmoedown if you want to support. Also, wheel slice for today's match was sponsored by one of our patrons, and that wheel slice is Kurt Russell. If we get that selected, we'll give you that name of that patron.
All right, so thank you, Ken. So with that, I will ask the Founding Fathers. Would you guys like to go first or second?
We're going to go second.
Second. All right, so
Put the pressure on. Put the pressure on. All right.
what are you trying to wave down?
We were just getting some free fills on our wine.
Oh, okay. So, well, you
okay.
guys, while you wait for your wine, you also have a chance to spin because they passed to you. So
Okay,
you guys,
cool.
So spin from the wheel.
Go for it. Me?
Yeah. All right, Josh from the wheel, not the pegs,
You're a hell of a
please.
guy.
Yeah, don't break the pegs is what
Wheel,
that's
not
the
the pegs.
That's the
Wheel not pegs.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Look at
Good
that.
spin, good spin, good
Nice
spin.
wild spin.
That spin is definitely in there. Spin is definitely in there.
I would say, we don't need to be better than this. This is
No,
good.
no. It's
Oh,
good.
look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh,
they did. They did spinner's choice. Wow, the mile.
Looking at the categories.
Are you going to spin again? That'd be amazing. That would be incredible.
The 80s.
Are you going to spin again?
We're going to do comedy.
Comedy. Comedy is the category. Comedy is the category.
Comedies. All right, here we go. All right, 6 questions in the realm of comedies. Ken, go ahead.
All right, first question. In Undercover Brother, who played Conspiracy Brother?
Dave Chappelle.
All right,
Look at that.
points. All right. What brand of chewing gum sponsors Ricky Bobby in
Big
Talladega
Red.
Nights?
Big Red. Big Red. Big Red.
5,
4 and
Cinnamon gum. Big
3.
Red.
2.
Repeat the question.
It's 1.
What brand of chewing gum
Big
sponsors
Red.
Ricky Bobby in Talladega Nights?
Big Red. Big Red.
I'm mumbling and stumbling.
5, 4.
A double mint.
Incorrect for steal. 2 point steal.
Big Red.
That's correct for 2
2
points.
points.
Big steal for the Founding Fathers.
That's a big steal.
All right, all right. Third question out of 6.
Should have gone punch.
Mel Gibson and Helen Hunt's characters collaborate on an ad campaign for what sports brand in
Nike.
the 2000 romantic comedy
Nike.
What Women Want?
Nike.
Nike running.
That is correct, Nike.
Specifically Nike running. It's a great movie. You guys should all check it out. Rom-coms, they're the best.
I love
All right,
that
fourth
movie.
question. Wesley Snipes, Patrick Swayze, and what actor play drag queens in the 1995 comedy Tu Wong Fu?
John
Thanks for everything,
Leguizamo.
Julie Newmar.
John Leguizamo.
That's correct. 2 points there. 2 points there. Fifth question. In Bridesmaids, what are the party favors being handed out to all the guests?
Golden Retriever puppies.
Yep.
That is correct. I didn't even need to finish it.
I got 7 puppies. It was too many puppies now that I look back on it.
All right. We've got
Question 5, right?
questions. This is the final question.
This is the final question.
This is the final question here. In Austin Powers International Man of Mystery, what was the name of number 2's
lot of
henchwoman
vagina.
that Austin
A
seduces?
lot of vagina.
She's got
A lot of vagina. A lot of
5,
vagina.
4, three.
Repeat the question.
Second one.
Second one, in Austin Powers' International Man of Mystery, what was the name of number 2's henchwoman that Austin seduces?
A lot of vagina.
5.
Multiple choice.
A, pussy galore. B, a lot of vagina. C, brownie
B.
titles. D, Ivana Moorhead.
A lot of vagina.
That is correct for a
There
point.
you go. Okay. So the Wildberries find themselves up by 3 now after being down by 4. The comedies was the right choice. The steal was pretty big, though. The steal was pretty
Big
big.
steal.
But now John Roca is now walking up to the wheel.
I'm not going near that wheel.
Merle's staying away from the wheel, and now John's gonna spin. John's gonna spin from the wheel, and here we go. There's the spin. Yeah, Dan Merle has been hesitant. He did not have a good relationship with that wheel last season.
It's a fickle mistress. It's a fickle
Of
mistress.
course, he had the digital wheel in New York, and there was no opponents or spinners, so Dan wants away from that wheel.
I like the digital wheel. I think it's cool.
Oh no! Look at this!
It's coming back.
Look at this!
my
Look at this! Look at this! Look at this!
Oh! They're sticking with Tim. They're sticking with Tim Burton.
I got it. Okay, Tim
Sticking
Burton.
with Tim
Wow,
Burton.
that was something. Right?
It was
If I'd spun it, it would have landed.
something.
Just that
it
far over.
just got away, but now we're gonna get 6 questions in the realm of Tim Burton. All right, guys, here we go. 6 questions. 6 questions in Tim Burton movies. This actress played Margaret Keane in Tim Burton's 2014 film Big Eyes.
Natalie Portman.
Amy Adams.
Correct for 2 points. All right, here we go. This actress played Peg Boggs, Kim's mother, an Avon lady extraordinaire in Tim Burton's Edward Scissorhands.
Diane Weiss.
Kathy Baker.
It's incorrect.
Diane
Still 2
Weiss.
points.
It's the woman from Picket Fences, right? No. Oh wait. Mary Elizabeth Matheson.
No, it was Diane Weiss.
Diane Weiss.
No, but I love the
See the
excitement
face.
there.
She's so sweet.
All right, here we go. Here's the next question. In Tim Burton's Mars Attacks, what Slim Whitman song kills the Martians?
Yeah.
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Song of the Wild, B, More Than Yesterday, C, Indian Love Call, and D, The Cattle Call?
The Cattle Call.
Looks like I'm going to be an educated guess here.
C.
That's correct.
That's
for 1
correct.
point. Tie game.
1 point tie.
All right, here we go. Question
Halfway
4.
through.
Question 4, here we go. In Tim Burton's Batman, what is the Joker's real name?
Jack Napier.
Jack Napier. That's correct for
That's
2
correct.
points.
And a lead.
Number 4.
That is correct.
All right, number 5. Tim Burton was a producer, writer, and production designer for this
Nightmare Before
1993
Christmas.
animated film.
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
correct.
That's right.
Points.
That's right.
This is number 6.
This is number 6, sir.
All right, number 6, here we go. Tim Burton received his first Golden Globe nomination for Best Director for this film.
Oh. Fuck, I don't know.
It's multiple choice.
A, Alice in Wonderland. B, Big Fish. C, Edward Scissorhands. D,
Edward
Sweeney Todd.
Scissorhands. Scissorhands.
5, 4, 3.
Sweeney Todd.
1 point. Yes.
Wow,
So
look at that.
5-point lead now. The Founding Fathers were up 4. Now they're up 5.
Not possible.
No. The Wildberries did very good there. The Wildberries did
Not
very
possible.
good. 5 points. 5 points, and it's like the.
I just can't take it anymore. I can't do it. I'm done. The
The Wildberries are back now. The Wildberries are trying to come back. Wildberries hoping that this brings them back. They're hoping it brings them back. All right.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that.
Founding Fathers are not moved by this at all.
No.
All right.
Wow.
So the Wildberries are back. And now round number 3.
Enough of this Chardonnay out of a strong shotgun in.
Round number 3. Here we go. Round number 3. The competitors will choose 3 numbers from 1 to 20. First one will...
Take your watch off! Take it off!
First one is for 2 points. First one is for 2 points. Second one is 3 points. Third one is 5 points. All right. The Wildberries have used 2 JTEs. They have 1 left. The Founding Fathers have all 3 of their JTEs and both challenges.
Congratulations, guys! Way to play the game well!
All right, Founding Fathers. Founding Fathers, please choose 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
Well, 6.
Quiet. But please pick 3 numbers from 1 to 20.
Okay. 8, 2, and 15.
8, 2, and 15.
Playing that well too far in advance.
All right. And the Wildberries.
We were doing it while you were running around like a jackass.
3. What was it? 3?
Cool burn, Dan.
3. Come on, let's go.
3. Yeah. 9. 21.
Yeah.
That's not an option.
It's not an option.
Cool.
50. 1.
1.
All right.
3, 9, and 1 for the
3, 9,
Wildberries. All right, so the Wildberries will go first and try to stay alive here against the Founding Fathers. All right, here we
8,
go.
2, and 15.
Can I just say something real quick? Thank you. I knocked the straw situation earlier for the Chardonnay, but it's actually a very effective way to consume a ton of Chardonnay.
That's how you get drunk fast. All right.
All right, well, here we go.
8, 2, 15, which, by the way, is the first day I started working with Dan Merle. That's why he chose it. That's why he chose it, right?
Happy anniversary.
All right, okay. Here we go, guys. So you're going to start with your 2-pointer. Your 2-pointer is category number 3, and that's some scores and soundtracks.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Who wants that one?
Man, I fucking suck at that category. All right, I'll take it.
All right, here you go, Josh. Who composed the score for 2009's Avatar?
James Horner.
Oh, shit.
James Horner.
All right. So there's like 3 people I know that make
James
music.
Horner.
Sean Williams, James Horner, and Hans Zimmer.
And Michael
5,
McDonald.
And Michael McDonald.
4,
Horner?
3,
You can't discuss with
2.
Oh, right. Hans Zimmer?
It's incorrect. The answer is James Horner. All right, so now we go to the 3-pointer. It has turned into the circus we thought it would. Wait a minute. No. Pick the belt up. Pick the belt up. Pick it up. Respect the belt.
Back to me. Put it on the table. Now I gotta get it disinfected.
I just had these pants dry cleaned. You're fine.
All right, here we go. So now that, okay, now we go to category 9. Category 9 is Angelina Jolie. Dewberry, you cannot discuss with each other.
Cannot discuss.
I forgot that role.
Here we go. Dewberry,
We got a lot of things today.
who stars as ex-Marine turned mercenary Terry Sheridan, working alongside Lara Croft to recover the mythical Pandora's box in Tomb Raider, The Cradle of Life?
Gerard Butler.
Are you kidding me?
Gerard Butler. Gerard
5,
Butler.
4, 3, 2.
Can you repeat the question?
That's your last one.
Final one.
That's fine.
Who stars
Gerard
as
Butler.
ex-Marine turned mercenary Terry Sheridan, working alongside Lara Croft to recover the mythical Pandora's box in Tomb Raider, The Cradle of Life?
Gerard Butler.
5, 4, 3.
Michael Bean.
Gerard Butler was the All right.
Butler.
So now
I was going to say Timothy Oliphant.
Gerard Butler's fucking interchangeable.
it's not over. It's not over here because
We got
if
one
the
more.
Wildberries hit this, it is tied and bounces back to the Founding Fathers. If they don't, then the Founding Fathers will have their second TKO. Here we go. Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen is the category. Charlie Sheen is the category.
Decent at that.
5 points.
Charlie Sheen was never in this movie.
5
which
points.
isn't.
All right, here we go.
It's like 9 million.
Charlie Sheen starred with Michael Bean and Bill Paxton in which 1990 military action film?
You guys can confer here with it.
You can't talk.
No, we can. Oh, we can.
Yeah. When did you change these rules?
4, 3,
Could be. Yeah.
2.
Platoon.
And your winners by way of technical
respect John's passion. I respect Dan's passion. We'll be ready.
Dan carefully holding his championship, waiting to get sanitizer.
Yeah.
Maybe that belt polish that Sam Levine called back for.
Let's cut to the Wildberries after show. Welcome. Hey guys, we're the Wildberries. You guys just watched us take on these jagoffs. And
These ghouls.
listen, we're great people. If you guys want to buy some t-shirts, fantastic. You guys want to start drinking Chardonnay and Cabernet, we're all about it.
Find all those things minus the drinks.
Go ahead and call the number down below. This is your official Wildberries after show.
You want to pick up the phone and dial tpublic.com.
Yep.
There you go. Thank you, the Wildberries, for that one.
All right,
And
yeah.
it was, look, it was, I actually think that it hurt them when they transformed into the Wildberries.
You know what? I have to agree with you there. It seemed to
were
change
playing well.
kind of their dynamic. You saw that Makuga luck doesn't necessarily, he shows up, but then he whispers Horner. He says Horner. He had it right there.
He had Horner. He literally
they
said,
might have changed the fortunes.
I think James Horner, and
Yeah.
then he picked
And then
somebody.
he picked Hans Zimmer.
So yeah, he had it, and
Yeah.
then once again the Wildberries playing really tough, and they were in this game the entire match, But this is what I said beforehand. When the founding fathers started to lock in as the manager of corruption, trying to take the bias aside, you got to know that this is a team that, looking down the other side of that table, it's a scary sight.
Yeah, look, they've got to go to Houston. They've got to win there. Do they look past double toasted and stare at corruption and get off their game? We'll find out. We'll see where that passion, they can focus it in.
All right, so now we are going to go behind the scenes here as we have Jen Sturgeon, who's with the Wildberries and the founding fathers. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturgeon here with the Founding Fathers. Guys, first of all, is the belt okay?
I had it looked at by some medical professionals. It appears that we got lucky this time, so that's why I've got it back on my shoulder.
I'm shocked you have it back on your shoulder without disinfecting it, to be completely honest.
I get a couple things to sign off on it to make sure it was safe.
We had to use a lint brush to take all the hair off from
Oh,
Makuga.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But you have to give it to the Wildberries. They did hang in there with you guys. And to hang with two legends like you, I mean, it's no small feat, even for them.
No, absolutely. It was a blast to play them. They're a tough team. They changed characters midway through, everything possible to throw us off, but you got to give them respect. They hung with us, and we knew we didn't look past them. We knew they were going to be a tough team. Makuga has won some incredible games in their Schmoedown, so you can't look past them. So it was a good match.
Yeah, we didn't play a flawless game.
Nope.
They played a really good game. There's no easy win. Even a TKO or a knockout in the Schmoedown, that's not easy. It's not easy to do. There's no easy game in the Schmoedown.
Absolutely, especially like you said, when you don't know what you're going to get from Josh Makuga on any given day. So, I guess all of the questions lead up to, you're going to be playing double toasted in Houston. It's a big deal. But the ultimate goal, I think, is you're going to end up having to face corruption sooner or later because they've been calling you guys out. Any thoughts on that?
It's ironic that they would call us out, but I guess they also know that their victory was tainted in a piece of shit, and so they know they want to really beat us. So I like that they're calling us out. I enjoy that.
I'm not going to go that far, but I will say that we're not worried that too much about corruption right now. Double toasted. Not only are we playing in Houston, we're playing on their turf.
Yeah.
You know what they call it? They call it an away game.
Yeah, it is.
And when it's an away game, forget the favorites, forget leads. The crowd's going to be with them.
Yeah.
We're not going to be in the familiar environment. They're going to be in the familiar environment. That's what you have to focus on, because trust me, I know if you come out somewhere, maybe you're not used to it, you get caught in the lights, crazy things can happen.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm worried about.
That's the thing that we have. We've played in multiple live events, so we've got a little bit of experience. We're not going down there. We're not going to be blown away by the lights. Or we're going down. We're doing it in a wrestling ring. There's nowhere the Outlaw and the GOAT belong better than in a wrestling ring to win a match. So double toasted, you're about to get triple toasted, maybe quadruple toasted by the time we're done with you.
All right, well, I mean...
But before we go, though, I saw Emma around, and I was wondering if she's able to. Emma, can you?
Emma?
Phone with Sam. What's going on?
Well, because we are playing double toasted in Houston.
Yes.
And we're very excited about that. We hope that we get the win. But should we come back from Houston, we'd be 3-1. I think, as John was saying, we've got some unfinished business with corruption. We were thinking maybe the collision might be a good time to settle this once and for all.
Kind of like that idea. Definitely don't hate it. I'll see what I can do. Strongly leaning towards yes.
Good.
Gonna leave it at that.
Okay. That's why she's one of the best commissioners I've ever seen.
Thanks, Emma.
Best commissioner we've had yet. She understands the players and what they need. And she does what's best for business. Us against corruption, that's best for business.
I'll play him in the parking lot. It doesn't have to be it's a collision. It doesn't matter to me. I'll talk into both of these mics. I'll play collision anywhere, corruption anywhere, but it's a collision. I mean, come on.
I'll play him in Chance's one-bedroom studio. That's what I'll play him. Hey, Chance, clean up. I'll come and kick your ass in there. Vacuum. Do something, for God's sakes. Throw away all those old fast food containers. I'm coming for you, kid. Bring it up. And Kalinowski, put the hair product on. We're going to come and whip that ass, too. Bring it. Here, Dan, I can't talk.
That's all right.
Thank God. Oh, Wildberries.
Tried.
You guys kept that very competitive, and then the wheels just kind of fell off in that third round after you transformed back into the Wildberries.
Well, here's the thing. You can only keep a larva in his shell so long before the butterfly comes out, right?
It was a real drunk butterfly.
Yeah, and that butterfly...
Butterflies, they fly out of that pupa quite angry. Quite a little bit uncoordinated when they get out there in the world spreading their wings. And, Wildberries, they're the biggest butterfly of all.
Yep. And Jen, man, we had so much confidence going this match. We thought this was going to be... You want some shark?
Are you drinking with a straw?
Yeah.
I was just trying to give everyone what they wanted.
Yeah.
Everyone's always like, oh, the Wildberries are too loud. The Wildberries are too mean. And I was like, I care about this fan base so gosh darn much that I decided to go mild with my match and got nothing but grief for it. So figure out what you want.
Did you want...
I
you
mean...
want the Wildberries? Did you want the Wildberries? Either way, we fought real freaking hard.
And soft.
And mildly soft.
Question
We
for me.
fought on two fronts and lost both.
Has anybody ever heard of a movie with a polar bear called like Donnie in the North? What was that?
That's not a real movie.
It's like an animated movie on TBS on a Thursday.
That one was a plant.
But look, guys, I was with you. I was with you even through the...
Thank you.
Oh my God. I was with you even...
Sorry.
Good look.
Good. Where were you going? Jen, you have a lot of volume in your hair these days.
Oh my God, it's very flock of seagulls. Look, I was with you guys through the whole yacht rock thing. I was on board, even though it was much more subdued version of you both, because I can get down with either way. But still,
That's what she said.
oh Josh.
Two men who can do
But look,
both.
all jokes aside, guys, what you did with the belt was. Look, it was a little disrespectful.
all right,
You don't understand. No, Josh.
All right,
You
wait,
don't
wait.
understand. I
Wait,
was
real
sitting
quick, real
backstage
quick.
watching this. The entire audience winced when you threw that belt.
Wait.
Clapping and cheering.
Thank you.
They loved it.
Wait, let me real
The real
quick.
disrespect is what these so-called champions have been doing with these belts, wearing it on their loser bodies. I'm sorry, I spoke out of turn. I don't want to go heel just yet.
Here's the thing.
Kayfabe, guys. Fuck.
I should have not thrown the belt. Did flossing the belt feel pretty funny? It was pretty hysterical. But it did throwing the belt, was that a bad look? It may have,
Oh,
right?
look.
Here's the commissioner.
Yeah.
All right, Bud Selig, what am I gonna get?
It was, it was not a good look, Makuga. I'm sorry. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
I must say, you have been a great commissioner.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
You know what? You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
and
I
we're
really-
big fans.
You know what?
I can't speak highly enough of Emma Fudd.
I see what's going on here, and I love you, Josh Makuga, but
Not the color brown right now. It is glowing.
sure.
Your presence.
So Sam is very particular about the belt, Sam Levine. And he and I sort of share commissionership over everything. I am the commissioner of the team leagues, but he is the commissioner of the singles league. And again, very particular about the belt. I'm sorry.
Well, can I just say that Sam is a great commissioner.
Great guy.
Sure.
Fantastic
Doing
beer.
amazing work.
You're
And
not
I
gonna change anybody's mind here. I'm sorry, Josh. You are suspended effective immediately for 2 months.
What?
Well, your behavior was just sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. You flossed the belt between your legs, dude. It's a family show, sort of.
What?
2 months.
Well, how about that? Look, the Wildberries obviously doing what the Wildberries do. It was complete chaos, and Jen Sturger, God bless her for being able to survive that hurricane. But the big story there is the fact that Dan Murrell asked Emma Fife that, and this is what I was curious how you were going to react to. Now, Emma Fife says that if the Founding Fathers beat Double Toasted, they will get corruption at the Collision. So that is a big, and she doesn't know what the stakes are yet, but that's a big match if that goes down. So how much more exciting is Houston to you now?
It's the first time Houston as a city has been considered exciting for a lot of people, and I think we're excited to face them, or maybe Double Toasted. Don't look past us. Don't look past us.
Well, either way, very interesting stakes now. Dan Murrell is the champion. He's going to be defending that belt probably in May as well, too, and Jen asked him about that. So now we're going to get to the other things that are happening in the world of the Schmoedown, and that's obviously the website. If you're not checking all the articles, all the schedule, you want to get tweets all the time. What's the schedule? What's the updated schedule? The rankings. It's all at triviasd.com. William Bibiani is the managing editor over there, doing a phenomenal job with all his writers, and it's something to check on every day. New articles go up on that site. The Schmoedown Rundown is the best it's ever been. That's right. Brad Gilmore, Frankie Janish, and Chris Clark are doing a great job over there. They have interviews with competitors. You can find that at the official Schmoedown audio podcast. You go to Apple Podcasts, get it there. All these matches will be in audio form, but the rundown is available every Saturday. Make sure you check that out. And finally, go to the Schmoedownlive.com. We're coming to your city sooner or later, so go and see where are we the closest to you. Go get those tickets, the Schmoedownlive.com. All right, join us on Facebook at the Schmoedown. Join us over at Twitter at the Schmoedown. Everywhere you can find Instagram at the Schmoedown. We will see you next time. And for the pit boss, Ken Knapsack, I'm Christian Harloff. Thanks for tuning in.
I know Sam's here somewhere. I saw his car parked outside. Sam?
Go!
Is this your office now or something?
No, I actually don't know whose desk this is, but there are some very upsetting pictures on this hard drive.
Yeah, listen, it's great that you're here, Sam, because you know you're not here a whole lot. Listen, I know you and I are kind of sharing commissionership of the Schmoedown. I'm in charge of the inner geekdom and of teams, and you're commissioner of the singles league, but I just...
You're doing a great job,
Thank
by the way.
you very much. But the thing is, Sam, is that you don't come in basically ever.
I mean, I physically be in the building, but, I'm still commissioning.
Yeah.
I think of myself as, like, the big picture guy.
Sure.
Where are we going to order from lunch that week? Or,
yeah, that's...
who needs a permit for their car for parking?
Parking permits. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is Burbank. You can just park wherever. There's lots of free parking garages. Anyway, the thing is, Sam, we've been having some big things go down lately. Obviously, there was the whole incident with Josh McCouga and the belt and having to suspend him, and it might have been good if you were here. The point of the matter is I've got a lot on my plate. I am actually the commissioner of 2 leagues, and you are the commissioner of one of them, so I'm handling inner geekdom and teams, and if you wanted to contribute to the singles commissioner managing, which is what you're supposed to be.
I'm still commissioning the singles league.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Have you caught my Skype sessions? I watch all the matches, and Ellis, he always puts a little phone so I can actually see the matches as they happen live.
Great.
I mean, in fairness, I'm usually, doing other things, like, watching preseason baseball, but I do have the matches on in the background, so, I see what's going down most of the time.
Yeah, also, in fairness, Ellis has been on tour doing stand-ups, so I'm not really sure.
That's why we haven't done one in a month.
Yeah. Okay, well, I look forward to your increased participation in commissionership of the Schmoedown.
Okay, I'm thinking Wood Ranch next week.
Well, it's a really good match. Very entertaining, as I knew it would be. But Roca and Murrell, they were too much for the Wildberries. Can't wait to see them in Houston. It's going to be a great match with them in Double Toasted, but I do believe the Founding Fathers will take care of business there and ultimately get corruption at the Collision. But, if you like my reactions, You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, Christopher Woodburn. You can find me on Twitter, ChrisWoodburn83, Facebook, Christopher Michael Woodburn. And if you do Schmoedown reactions, trailer reactions, come join the MTS Fan Reaction League on Facebook. It's a lot of fun. Now, I'm off to go see Avengers Endgame in just under 2 hours. It's an exciting day. Avengers Endgame, motherfucker. So until next time, it's your boy C-Dub. Peace.